ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा।
So we welcome all the devotees for this evening program at the residence of Dr. Viralji and Aishwarya Mataji and Rohin. Thank you for having us here. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So, can we lower the volume of Prabhupada's chanting?
Prabhupada Kirtan.
So 5,000 years before, Lord Shri Krishna, he appeared on this planet. And after appearing in Mathura, in the prison of Kans, on the same night he was transferred to Gokul Vrindavan. There, when he was about 3.5 years, he chose his occupation. He went to Nanda Maharaj, his father, and said, Baba, I will also take care of cows. I will take the cows to the forest. So Krishna could have chosen any occupation. He could be IT engineer or MBA manager or doctor or lawyer. He knows everything. But look what he chose. To take care of cows. So he told Baba, I want to take care of cows. I'll be Gopal. And I'll go to the forest with my friends and cows. Nanda Baba was very happy. If the young son is growing up and ready to take responsibility, father is very happy. Some load will reduce. He said, Krishna, yes, I will give you cows. You can take them. But we will have to ask Maya. No decision can happen in the house without Maya. You can't even change the curtain without discussion. And Baba knew what will Maya answer. It will not be easy to convince Maya. So Krishna went to Yashoda Maya and said, Maya, Baba has agreed. You also agree. Me and Balram, with other friends, we will take cows to the forest and we will take care of the cows. Maya got upset. Not on Krishna, on Baba. How can you say yes? He is such a small boy. He is still drinking my breast milk. We have not yet allowed him to sleep in his own bedroom. He sleeps with us. And you want him to send to the forest? You go. He will not go. But Krishna, no. Krishna insisted, I want to go. Maya said, look, forest, there are wild animals. And there are thorns and pebbles and stones and mud and wet mud and heavy sun. Sometimes cold, sometimes rain. You can't manage this. But Krishna was determined. Actually, this was an excuse. What to take care of cows? Cows walk on their own. Cows eat grass on their own. Cows drink water on their own. And cows come to return address on their own. There is nothing to care for. So this was a chance for Krishna to go to the forest and have a bigger ground to play. Near the house he was playing on the street. That was not big. When he was small, he was playing on Yashoda Maiya's lap. But when he grew up, it was small. So he started playing in the house. And that house became small. He started playing in the courtyard. That became small. He went to the street. Another Gopi's house. But now that is also small. Boys are growing. They need a bigger playground. So he thought, I'll take care of cows. In that name, I'll get to go to the forest and I'll play there. So he told Maya, please allow me. I want to play there with my friends. Maya said no. Said please. Said no. Back and forth. Finally Krishna said, Maya, can I tell you one thing? He said, what? He said, look, I have decided to go. Even if you say no, I will go. So better say yes. And hearing this, Maya said, okay, go. Baba was surprised, such a quick decision in the house. And one fine day, she put Krishna a new yellow dhoti and a red shirt, a nice flower garland and ornaments and mukut and peacock feather, and she did a nice arti of Krishna. And then the Baba gave him a cowherd boy stick and brought few calves. And said, Krishna, you are small, so you take care of calves now. When you grow up, I'll give you cows. And Maya said, look, you go just outside the village, don't go deep in the forest, and come back for lunch. Don't go whole day like other coward men, you are small. So as he was about to go, Maya stopped. He said, wait, don't go barefoot, take slippers and go. The forest path is rough and there are thorns and pebbles and stones, and Krishna's feet is extremely soft. So it will pierce and give him pain. He said, don't go like this, wear slippers and go. Krishna said, no, Maya, I will not use slippers. He said, why? He said, my cows are not using slippers, how can I use slippers? So serving cows means cows are masters. So when master doesn't use slipper, how can servant use slipper? That is the love Krishna has for cows. Gomata. So all the cows heard this, lakhs of cows. On the WhatsApp group, the message came that Krishna is going in the forest barefoot, and all the cows panicked and started worrying that what if Krishna's feet get hurt? So all the cows spread all over Vrindavan, Braj, and they started stamping the ground. So much they made everything into fine sand, brudge, that wherever Krishna goes, it is soft. Even today in some parts of Braj, the sand is there and it's very soft. If there's an ant in the sand and you put your feet on the ant, what happens? The ant die? No, it goes inside the sand. It is so soft. Nothing happens to the ant. And you lift your feet, the ant will come out and say Hari Bol. So you can't commit violence there even if you want to while walking. That is a fine sand there. So all the cows, they made fine sand for Krishna to go. And when Krishna grew up, on the day of Pastime, he got promoted. Promotion means from calves, he started taking care of cows. Now he can go very much farther distance and he can go whole day and come back in the evening like a regular cowherd man. So that is the time he started taking dabba, lunch box. All boys will take lunch box. And many of them will finish before lunch. They'll go, sometimes they'll play and forget to eat. Other times they'll go first eat and then play. And they'll tie their lunch boxes in the trees. And they'll feed each other. So all kinds of fun activities would happen. Can I have some water? Right? Oh, sorry. So one day, Krishna, Balram and the boys, every day they will go to a different location. One day they went to a village, near the village, a forest, on the road to Mathura. That was Brahmana's village. All the Brahmanas would stay there. And all around were big trees. But the trees didn't have any fruits. That was the forest. Sometimes there are trees with fruits. Sometimes there are trees without fruits. So playing, the boys felt hungry. So they approached Krishna. They said, Krishna, Balram, you solve so many problems. You kill so many demons. But today we have a special problem. Problem of hunger. This demon is very difficult to kill. If you kill, after 3 hours, it again comes up. The whole world is running behind food. The whole world is working hard to solve the food problem. And the most intellectual human society has complicated the food problem. Did I discuss last time how? See, human society and dog society. Both are having common problem, food problem. And who are more intelligent? Humans. How did human society solve the food problem? Go to school, go to university, get a degree, appear for interview, do a job, get a salary, purchase groceries, cook, have a house and kitchen, cook, eat. Right? 10-point program. How did dogs solve food problem? Wag your tail, fetch a ball, eat. 2-point. See how these dogs solve. When a child is born, after a few years, the father has a conversation with the child, serious conversation. Look, my dear son or daughter, make sure you study well. And make sure you get your degree in the university. Then you will get a job. Then you will get money. Then you can feed yourself and your family. This is the most important advice I am giving you. Right? When a puppy dog is born, what does the father say? Just learn to wag your tail seeing you're human. Whenever he throws ball, bring it back. He will feed you all night. This is the most important career advice I am giving you. And if you perform very well, he will love you so much that he will carry your shit also. So human society is complicated by not depending on Krishna or nature. Food is supplied by nature. When it rains, there are grains. But we have forgotten. So boys were hungry. They said, Krishna, we are hungry. And we already ate our dabbas, our lunch boxes, we already ate in the morning. So generally when they are hungry in the afternoon, they will pluck fruits from the trees and eat. But now they were in a location where there were trees without fruits. So they approached Krishna, how to solve this problem? How to kill this demon, Bhukhasur. So Krishna said, look, nearby there is a village full of brahmanas. And today they are performing yajna, fire sacrifice, where they will pour pure ghee in the fire, chant Sanskrit mantras for Swargapapti, for going to heavenly planets. And whenever they do this ceremony, they cook very delicious feast. And they distribute to everybody happily. So you go to the village and beg from the brahmanas, they will give you food. Don't beg in my name, beg in Balram's name. Because Balram was known as a Kshatriya, son of Vasudeva. Krishna was known as Vaishya, son of Nanda Maharaj. So these brahmanas are very aristocratic. At least they give to a Kshatriya son. So beg in Balram's name. So the boys are very obedient. They went to the village of the brahmanas. All the brahmanas are wearing nice clothes and decorated body, and there is very nice pandal and big yajna-shalas, and they are pouring ghee and chanting mantras and nice decoration. The boys paid full Dandavat Pranam and offered glorification and prayers. Nara Devta means demigod on earth planet in human society. Nara Devta, demigod among human society. Brahmanas are respectful. And they said, we are here coming on behalf of Krishna Balram, who are nearby playing. And we all, the boys, are hungry. So we request you, please give us some prasad. We can see your sacrifice is almost over. This is the right time to distribute prasad. Because sometimes the Brahmana may say, oh, program is not over, we'll give prasad after the program. But this, they could see it was almost over. And any program is there, even if there is a rule to give prasad after program, if children are hungry in between, what will you do? Not give? Children so happily should be given food whenever they are hungry. They should not be told after the class, wait. But they can't control their hunger like this. If there is hungry person and there is food, they have already direct relationship. They should be happily provided, even if they are not owner of the food. Children should be protected. 5 classes are mentioned which should be always protected. What are the 5 classes? Children, cows, brahmanas, women, senior citizen. Sick men, of course, invalid, disabled. So these 5 should always be protected. Even if they do a mistake, they should not be punished. And happily they should be supported and provided food. Which 5? Children, cows, brahmanas, women, senior citizens. We should always help them. They all are important. Children, because They are innocent. If some unknown child comes to your home, you don't know the child, you'll be happy to give food. If adult homeless comes to your home, you may be scared. Maybe he will steal, maybe he will do something or attack. But if unknown child comes, you will not be scared, you will be happy to give food. Or a senior citizen requires help, or Gomata is hungry, we should be happy to provide grass. Sometimes there are goshalas where there is no grass. And we come to know about it, we should be happy to provide money or grass to Gomata. That is our service, to serve Gomata. She gives milk, so she is mother. And mother should be served. Then Brahmanas, sadhus, brahmacharis, sannyasis, they don't have source of income. So they depend for their food on those who are earning members of the society. So we should be happy to give them food. Simple dal rice, not necessary paneer halwa. That's our service to Vaishnavas. And women, they have so much responsibility, they should be supported. So these five should always be protected and served. Which five again? Children, cows, brahmanas, women, and all five are important. But if you have to vote one out of five, most important, whom will you vote? Let's see, democracy. So let me count votes. Children, vote for children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cows, vote for cows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Vote for senior citizens. That is senior citizen, vote for senior citizen. Vote for women. Okay, 15, 20. You heard my class earlier, I guess. And brahmanas. Yeah. Of course, as I said, all are important. But our vote was to women. Because in traditional culture and houses, who takes care of children? Woman. Who takes care of senior citizens in the house? Woman. Who takes care of guest brahmanas? Who takes care of cows? So if you take care of your wife, she will take care of everybody. If you don't take care of your wife, you will have to take care of everybody. The load increases. So lady of the house, wife, mother, daughter, sister, they are very respectful candidates. And as I said, of course, children, cows, senior citizens, brahmanas. If they are hungry, we should feed. So the children came, paid full dandavata pranam to the brahmanas and said, feed us. We are hungry. These brahmanas didn't even respond. They didn't say no. They didn't say yes. They didn't say wait. They didn't say later. They didn't say 5 minutes. They didn't even respond, completely neglected as if they doesn't exist. Saying no is better, at least the hope is finished, they will arrange an alternative. But not responding, they just ignored as if they don't exist. The boy's voice felt very disappointed. Then we obeyed Krishna and this happened. Krishna told me to do, I did it, but nothing happened. Sometimes devotees say that. We are obeying Krishna, nothing is happening. So the boys went back to Krishna Balram. They said, this happened. Krishna laughed. He said, don't feel bad. That is how begging is. You go to 10 houses, 9 will neglect you. Like we go for book distribution. Not everybody is favorable. Most of them will neglect us. Or says we don't want. or say we have already, or they'll have no interest, or they'll tell you do something better. But we should not be disappointed. If you go out for book distribution and you talk to a person and he doesn't take, he'll tell you a nice formula what to do. Simple, go to the next person, don't bother. Because you approach 10, 20, one will take. And that's fine. So Krishna told them, begging is like this, not everybody will respond. Don't feel disappointed, go again. Go again to the same village and same houses. But this time don't go to the Brahmanas. Go to the wives of the Brahmanas and just tell them Krishna is nearby. They will give you food. Don't tell them we are hungry. Just tell them Krishna is nearby, they will give you. Because they love us. So going to the same house again, but the boys are so obedient, they were ready. So they went to the same houses. In the inner quarters, the Brahmanas' wives, because there was a yajna function in the house, they were wearing very nice colorful silk saris and gold and pearl ornaments and decorated and did nice shingar of their hairs and body. And they were sitting and talking. And these boys came and paid Dandot Pranam and he said, Mataji, Krishna Balram are hungry. As soon as the ladies heard Krishna Balram are nearby and hungry, and because of the function in the village, they had made big pots of prasad, full big pot of puri and halwa and rasmalai and rasgullas and sabjis and butter and kheer and shrikhand and gulab jamuns and so many items. We don't have time, otherwise I would have told the menu. And they took big pots and ran towards Shyam Sundar. Their husbands, their father-in-law, mother-in-law, father, brother, sons, they stopped them, don't go, but they didn't listen to anybody. They rushed to the forest where Krishna is. They never saw Krishna in their life, but they had so much love for Krishna that they took all the prasad which was cooked in the house. They had restriction from their male members, but still they went because they loved Krishna. And in the forest they saw Krishna standing with the friend. Krishna's left hand was on the shoulder of his friend and his left leg was towards the right leg and the flute was in his waist belt and he was wearing yellow dhoti and red shirt and a peacock feather and a Vaijanti mala flower garland of forest flowers and he had applied red clay on his cheeks and made it very reddish and his lips are reddish and pearl-like teeth and lotus petal-like eyes and curly hair and moon-like face and broad chest and thin waist and he had a lotus flower in his right hand and he was twirling and playing and smiling so sweetly. First time they saw such a beautiful boy, Shyam Sundar, and they wanted to embrace him, but they were feeling shy. So they accepted Krishna's darshan through their eyes and in the heart embrace and kept all the pots in front of Krishna. So these wives of the Brahmanas, first time they are seeing Krishna, but how come they develop so much love for Krishna that they rush to offer service? They had conjugal love for Krishna, even though they are husbands. How? Because they have heard about Krishna. There were lots of ladies who would sell fruits and cloth and bitter leaves and other products in Nandagaon. And these ladies will also sell the same products in the village of the Brahmanas. And the wives of the Brahmanas will purchase from them. So all the vendors who would go sell in the Nandagaon village would also sell in this village. And all the vendors are Matajis. And you know, two Matajis when they meet, something more than transaction happens, discussion happens. Okay, what is happening in that village? And what is happening in her house? And these ladies would tell what Krishna did today. He lifted Govardhan hill, he killed Agasur, he killed Bakasur, he stole Makhan, he wore this color of clothes, he smiles like this, he does like this. Every day they heard Krishna's beautiful form and Krishna's qualities and smiling bodily features and Krishna's pastimes. They developed love for Krishna. So much love that they were ready to risk everything just to give some prasad to Krishna. This is the sure short way to develop love for Krishna, to hear about Krishna. So every day, Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Every day, Nityam. Not Sunday Bhagavata Sevaya. Every Sunday, no. Nityam. Every day we should hear about Krishna. We should read Bhagavad Gita. We should read Bhagavatam. And whenever there is opportunity, we should hear about Krishna, and that will help us to develop your love for Krishna. So the wives of the Brahmanas developed so much love for Krishna. In spite of restrictions, they came and they kept all the big pots of prasad in front of Shyam Sundar. And they stood there seeing him. And Krishna welcomed them. He said, "Welcome, my dear ladies. It is good that you have come here and brought all this prasad for me and my friends. The best thing you can do for yourself is to offer me service." Krishna declares in Bhagavad Gita that we should surrender to him. Surrendering to Krishna is not for Krishna's benefit, it's for our benefit. When we surrender to Krishna, we benefit. When we serve Krishna, we get benefit. Krishna is not coming here in Adelaide to get your rice and dal. He has enough in Golok Vrindavan. He has much better quality and much more variety. Srimati Radharani cooks every day for Krishna in Golok Vrindavan. Since infinite years, time immemorial, she is cooking. And till now, she has not repeated a dish. We give same rice dal every day. But he accepts because there is love. So that's for our purification when we offer him foods. Our income gets purified, our kitchen gets purified, our house, our family gets purified. Our ancestors get liberated when we offer food to Krishna and devotees in the house. So he said, it's for your benefit. We have done good. You brought food for me. Thank you very much. Now you can go. The lady started crying. He said, Krishna, didn't you read Bhagavad Gita? He only told in Bhagavad Gita, Sarva Dharman Parityaje Mam Ekam Sharanam Braja Aham Tvam Sarva Papebhyo Mokshayasami Ma Sucha. Any person who gives up all kind of dharma and surrender to you, you take care of them, you give them shelter. We have come fought with our husbands, with our in-laws, with our father, mother, and brother and sons, and all the male members of the village, just to bring you prasad. Now you are telling us to go back? They will not accept us. Even today, in a cultured family, if a lady goes to meet another boy, when the husband says, don't go, when she comes back, will the husband like to take her back in the house? No. What to speak about 5,000 years before? What to speak about cultured ladies of the wives of the Brahmanas, who were denied, who were restricted? Still they came. Said, Krishna, we can't go back. They restricted us to come and serve you. But we fought, we overcome the obstacles. Now our husbands will not accept us. Our in-laws will not allow us to put our leg in the house. The male members of the village would not allow us to go inside the village. We can't go back. You have promised whoever comes to you, you will give shelter. Now what will Krishna do? The ladies can't go back to the village. Can Krishna take all these ladies to his house? And what did he tell Nanda Maharaj? I went for taking care of cows and brought so many others' wives as my girlfriends. Let them stay in my house. That too Brahmana's wives. It will be a big news, scandal, breaking news. So Krishna can't take them in Nandagaon, they can't go to the village. The ladies understood Krishna's dilemma. They prayed, my dear Krishna, we have only one request. Whenever you dance with gopis, the tulsi garland which you wear, it breaks. And the tulsi leaves fall on the ground. And then those leaves are trampled during the dance under your feet and under gopis' feet. That trampled leaves you give us, we will keep it on our head and stay in the forest. We will not disturb you. We will not insist you to take us home. We will stay in the forest and perform austerities and chant your name. See, the ladies are so determined. Staying in the forest is not easy. For Mataji, it is more challenging. But there are no mirrors there. And what to speak about staying there? Just with tulsi leaves. But they are ready, they don't want to put Krishna into dilemma. They are so great souls that will stay in the forest crying for you. Just give us some tulsi leaves, that too those tulsi leaves which are trampled under the feet of the gopis. This is pure love. Krishna told, my dear ladies, please go back to your home. Your husbands are brahmanas. They are performing religious yajna. And the yajna husband cannot complete without assistance of wife. Both have to do final ahuti together. A grahastha should not do it alone. Husband and wife should together serve Krishna. Like I always say, I have two hands, left hand, right hand. If the left hand is wounded, the right hand will apply bandage. If the right hand is wounded, the left hand will apply bandage. And both the hands together will feed the stomach. In the same way, husband and wife, both of them take care of each other, but together both feed Krishna. That is perfect grahastha ashram. So please go back to the village. I guarantee you, your husbands, your in-laws, the male members of the village will not find any fault in you. Because you have come to me, they will not find any fault. In fact, they will appreciate and accept you. So when Krishna told, they went to the village. The brahmanas, they did the yajna with their help of the wives. And they didn't chastise or scold their wives or disrespected. They started feeling guilty and regret. They said, our wives never practiced brahmacharya in Gurukul. They never learned Sanskrit shlokas and pronunciation of verses. They never read all the Vedas. They did all the penance. They didn't serve the Guru in the Gurukul. But still they developed love for Krishna. We are scholars. We know how to do yajna. We know how to chant verses. We know all the Vedic scriptures. And we did brahmacharya in Gurukul. But what is the use of all this? Our wives are better than us. Because they developed the final goal of life, love for Krishna. From that day on, they never saw their wives as their wives. They saw their wives as their guru. And they never touched their wife. They kept them in the house as guru and worshipped them. So superior, inferior in Krishna consciousness is decided not by male, female or age or management or ashram, but by advancement. Advancement in Krishna consciousness. The difference between seniority and advancement. Every person has 4 types of seniors. 1, senior by age. Any person whose age is more than me is senior to me and I should offer respect. Second, senior by the date of initiation or the date of coming to Krishna consciousness. Even if I am senior in age, but somebody has started Krishna consciousness before me, or somebody took initiation before me, I should respect him as a senior devotee and offer respects. Third is senior by management. Even if somebody has taken initiation before, But a junior in age and junior in initiation is on a management post. He has responsibility. He should be offered that respect. And fourth is senior by ashram. A sannyasi ashram, a renounced ashram. Even if he is not a management, he is not a temple president, but he is a sannyasi, brahmachari, renounced ashram, he is offered respect. So there are four seniors. Senior by age, senior by initiation, senior by management, and senior by ashram. And they should be offered respect. But that is different from advancement. The difference between seniority and advancement is one who has more faith in Krishna, more dependence in Krishna. He may not be manager, he may not be sannyasi, he may not be superior in age or initiation date, but he is advanced. So such a soul we should offer respect and seek guidance, learn and get inspired to become advanced. So seniority and advancement. Our goal in life is to become senior or advanced? Advanced. Increase our faith, increase our dependence on Krishna. Not to just be senior devotee. It's very easy to be senior devotee. Just be alive. And after a few years you become senior. Whether devotee or employee in the office or family member. Just be alive, keep breathing oxygen, giving out carbon dioxide. You become senior member of the society or senior member of your office or wherever you are. So that's not great contribution. Contributing carbon dioxide is not something great. So becoming advanced means every day we have to put effort consistently, chanting minimum 16 rounds of Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, attending Mangala Arati, Guru Puja, and four integrated principles, doing service. That is the effort we have to put every day, and by mercy of Krishna, our faith and dependence on Krishna increases. And that's advancement. That's spiritual growth. That takes us further in Krishna consciousness. So the Brahmanas, they saw the wives as advanced souls. Even though in Varnashram they may be considered senior, but they saw them as advanced souls and they respected them in that way and didn't physically touch them anymore. And they started regretting to hell with our celibacy practice, to hell with our yajnas, to hell with our karmakand, to hell with our shlokas, to hell with our tapasya, that we couldn't recognize the Supreme Personality of Godhead who maintains the whole world. He tricked us by asking food to us. If somebody comes and begs food, you will never have a remote understanding that he is God, because God doesn't beg food, he provides food. So he tricked us. He is God, he is Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is a maintainer. And he tricked us by asking us food. But we are so foolish. We are in Maya. We didn't serve him. We missed an opportunity to serve him. We didn't recognize him. But these Brahmanas, even today, even now, when they were discussing, Krishna was still nearby. Even now they had an opportunity to go and serve him. But they were afraid of Kamsa. Kamsa's spies were around, and if the spies come to know that these Brahmanas have gone to serve Krishna, and the spies report to Kamsa, then the Kamsas will be angry on Brahmanas and stop giving them dakshina. And the Brahmanas thought Kamsa is maintaining us. They didn't thought Krishna is maintaining us. So they didn't go even to serve Krishna. They were so unfortunate. The wives were so fortunate. They knew Krishna is taking care of us. So we should know Krishna is maintaining us. Our income doesn't maintain us. Krishna maintains us. So our first duty is to serve Krishna. Of course, Ma Manusmara Yuddhayacha. We balance our prescribed duties and our bhakti. But we don't sacrifice our bhakti. We balance it in such a way that both are possible. That's why Prabhupada has given us a nice morning and evening program. Morning we chant our rounds and do Mangalarti and Guru Puja in class. Daytime we do our job. And evening again we do Sandhya Arti and read Bhagavad Gita or hear a class or assemble like this in a house or a temple. So morning and evening we do our bhakti. Daytime we do our job for honest income, offering the result to Krishna, and that is how we live. We don't live like this whole life. We live like this till retirement. And one day we should retire from active earning life. And then whole day we should dedicate to Krishna. Whole day we should serve Krishna when the children are grown up and taking care of their own life. We don't have to continue some social obligations and earning life. We should retire from those. And last few years of life, we should just serve Krishna, grow in our chanting, grow in our faith and dependence on Krishna. So this life, we go back to Krishna. Krishna is waiting for us in the spiritual world. He loves us so much. Since how long He is waiting for us? Millions and millions and millions of years? He is waiting for us. Now you tell me, how many more years you want Krishna to wait for you? Forget love, at least courtesy wise go back. Somebody is waiting for us, at least courtesy wise, okay, hi, how are you, what happened? At least courtesy wise we should go back. So that's the purpose of this human form of life. That's the purpose of this home program. That's the purpose of ISKCON Center. Come together, serve Krishna and go back to Krishna. So our founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, he has given us a perfect formula. So we follow that formula. Add Krishna to your life, beginning with chanting Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Okay, we will end here. Thank you very much. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
If there are any comments or questions, you will please ask. Yes, Mataji.
Thank you for the wonderful class. So when Krishna at the same time in this Leela, he fulfilled the desire of the boys, of the Gopas, of their hunger, and also gave the Matajis a chance to serve him. At the same time, he gave the forgetfulness or the thing to the Brahmanas themselves. So how do we understand that, Prabhu? He arranged everything at the same time. I know it's a Leela. How do we understand from that? Like, if Krishna himself is given the forgetfulness.
Well, the Brahmanas didn't have faith on Krishna and that fear of Kamsa. So they were not yet ready to surrender. So he gave them an understanding that their wives are advanced devotees. So now in the association of their wives, they will become devotees. So that will take time. Like there is dry grass and wet grass, and you put in fire. The dry grass will catch fire immediately. Wet grass will also catch fire, but it will take some time. So the wives were dry grass. As soon as they heard Krishna is hungry, they caught fire and they ran. Brahmanas are wet grass. In the association of wives, they will become dry. Then they will catch fire. Then they will serve Krishna. So we all have different degrees of wetness, more passion and ignorance. So we keep practicing. We become dry and we catch fire and get Krishna prem. The most interesting thing is early morning we chant our rounds and become dry, and next day morning we sit and chant. We again have to become dry because we are wet, and Krishna says, "Arey, yesterday you became dry, what is happening?" Because daytime again we broke some principles, again we forgot Krishna, so again passion and ignorance gets added. So every day the cycle is going on. So we should keep ourselves in Krishna consciousness. Yes, ma'am.
Brahmana Patnis who didn't listen to Krishna said, who wanted to stay back, but then Krishna said, you go back. They listened to Krishna's instruction and gone back. Then at the same time, gopis when Krishna asked them to go back, they said they didn't go back. Both of them have got liberated. Is it because not liberated, they have become the purest devotees who are praised in Bhagavatam? So is it because of the absorption, whether we listen to Krishna's instruction or not, it doesn't affect? Is it something like that, Prabhu?
Yeah, Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes, both are equally great devotees. Both are pure devotees. And two pure devotees may have two opposite circumstances, that's fine. So Brahmana's wife offered prasad to Krishna and Krishna told them to go back. They went back and they became great. And Gopis, Krishna, see the difference is the Gopis, Krishna himself called. And Gopis had desire to dance with Krishna. So Krishna initially did the pastime of telling them to go back, but just testing them. But they were determined. So Krishna danced with them and fulfilled their desires. So they both are equally great. Okay? Next question. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you for the class. You mentioned about the surrendering to Krishna, but like what exactly is surrendering? Like
Surrendering to Krishna means 6 things. Sri Bhaktivinoda Thakur writes. First thing is, whatever is anukul, favorable to Krishna consciousness, we should accept it. Second thing is pratikul, whatever is unfavorable, we should reject it. For example, some tasty food with onion, garlic. It's tasty but unfavorable, we reject it. And waking up early morning is uncomfortable but favorable, so we should accept it. So what is favorable, I accept. What is unfavorable, I reject. 2. Next is to always know that Krishna will protect me, never lose hope. Next is, fourth one is to know that Krishna is our maintainer. He will always take care of us. Fifth is to give everything to Krishna. Whatever we possess should be used in the service of Krishna. House, car, money, skills, talents, time, energy, body, whatever. And sixth is to always be meek and humble. We stay in association of devotees in a very humble attitude. So there are 6 steps of 6 items of surrender. So the 6 we should follow. First, anukul, what is favorable we accept. Second, pratikul, what is unfavorable we reject. Third, we have complete vishwas that Krishna will protect me. Fourth, we accept Krishna as our master and maintainer. Fifth, we give everything to Krishna. Sixth, we remain humble servant of devotees. Okay? So this whole process which Prabhupada has given us morning till evening is a process of surrender. We are waking up early morning, that's favorable. And we are performing all the duties. That's all helping us to surrender to Krishna. Okay. Next question. Yeah, we have time, right? I can't see from here. Yeah, if you have any question, please. Okay? Yes, ma'am.
I have a request for everyone, like the Melbourne cows, if you can
Right.
like,
Right. I thought I covered. I didn't know the address. So as I mentioned that a hungry cow, child, senior citizen, brahmana, woman should be fed if we are aware. So there are some cows. How many cows? 30, 40 cows.
not so sure about the numbers, Prabhu.
Okay, in Melbourne there's a Goshala run by devotees where there are cows but they don't have grass. So they are seeking support of all the devotees here and other places. And those cows used to supply milk earlier and devotees used to take. So a hungry cow not having grass and we are having that awareness, so we should support. So Mataji and Prabhuji are involved with that project. So we request you please get in touch with them, give some Lakshmi, or directly give some grass, whatever works out, and support cows. By serving Gomata, Krishna is pleased. Go Seva is Govinda Seva. Krishna himself is to support cows, serve cows. Okay? Hare Krishna.
Kirtan, Adelaide. Leave a like and subscribe.